take it for granted, but feels like we're learning to be better without what's been holding us back now. Let's move closer to a new history, find out what we can be together. Take my hand and we will conquer the world. This is our final chance. 'Cause one day we'll be looking back at this. We were in a big mess together, but we found a way to choose right from wrong. We found the strength to go on together, to go on together, yeah, to go on together.
Guys, I am talking thousands. It's been going on for 15 minutes. Can you see them? Amazing. Just crazy. Wow.
Sitting here watching a Christmas movie, eating our leftover Thanksgiving meal.
What I gotta deal with?
I
You
can't
become
help
the
it.
character of the movie
I can't help it, woman.
every time.
Just call me Deeandleerv, eating leftover. I'll be hanging with my people, Dee and Lee from the RV. Y'all see that steam? And we ain't talking about that woman. Look at this plate. I love the date. Hold up, wait. Call me Deeandleerv.
And we got here late. It was almost dark by the time we got here. We got in, ate dinner, and sat down, watched a little TV. Day flew by. Went to take the dogs out, and we come out, so look at this. Snow-covered ground. Guess there's no end in sight from what the weather report says. Amazing. First snow of the year.
breezy and chilly day on tap. On satellite and radar, just watching a mixture of sunshine and clouds most of the...
Yes, the snow cleared up. We got to around 5 o'clock tonight, which actually gives us time to show you what this place looks like. There's over 148 campsites. There's 3 cottages. There's a group campsite that fits up to 35 people. There's a bunch of pavilions you can rent for parties, concession stand, nature center, and museum. And we'll try to get to everything, if possible, because this place is gregarious. So many amenities, I won't waste time going through them. But there's snowshoeing and cross-country skiing, ice fishing at this time of year. So let's go.
Once you start walking around, it's not so bad. You actually start getting hot. Dexter has his own heater. He's got a little warming thing. what is it, where you break it and shake it and it warms up. He's good. We need to take up some winter sports activities, hobbies. I've never been skiing, maybe snowmobiling, something. So when the snow actually comes, we have more to do.
So here we are at Site 1, right when you come in Loop A on your right hand side. And then 2, right across the way. So Site 3 here is right behind the office. Level, nice size. And then Site 4 in the middle, which is big. Noticing the interior sites are bigger than the exterior. Site 29, guys. Our site, really nice, spacious, level. And then directly across the street, we have Site 28 here. Look how big this is. And this is for handicap. Actually have electric here at, I think, 3 of them, which is right across from the bathhouses. Really nice, updated. Site 30 here, another big spot, a pull through, just come in and down, easy access in and out. Same thing with ours, as you can see. Site 29, just a quick pull through, in and out. Then you have 31 down here, which they dug out really nice just to make it really level here. But they all come with fireplaces. They're not fire rings or fire pits, they're more like fireplaces. And they advise you to bring your grill or whatever you want to cook, just place it in there, do your thing. But that's Site 31. So here's Site 27. Decent size. Obviously not going to get anything too huge in here, but decent size. Noticing they are all really level. They took the time to make them level, except number 26 here. This is another handicap site with electric. It's small, so be prepared. Bring your blocks and chalks and the whole deal. But what's cool about it is, you know, you have electric, you have a fire ring and grill versus the fireplace deal, and then you have the bathrooms right there, and it has a sidewalk for the handicap, so really nice. Then up here, we have Site 25. Decent size. They're all around the same size. But what's cool about this site and ours is if you look back there, you have a lake. And then across the street, you have water, which is shut off this time of year for obvious reasons. Here's the Songbird Trail, green trail, right behind Loop A. Takes you on through. We might get to that depending on if Lee can deal with the cold and if we want to get Dexter out here or not. Let's go check out Loop B, guys. Starting to warm up during all this walking. Woo! Here's the beautiful new bathhouses in Loop B. And right across the street, you have Site 33, which is nice. Sidewalk to get to the bathrooms, handicap accessible, and obviously handicap comes with electric. Site 34, pretty big. Nice back end with everything, table, fire pit. Site 35, Small incline, and then you level off. It's pretty small. That's camper van style there, or a little mini, maybe a small pop-up teardrop. Can't get anything big in there. That's site 35. Here's site 46. Nice site, really nice site. I like it. Site 41. And then site 42. Odd spot, would be tough unless you're tenting. Just park here and take up that area. But it would be tough getting something in there unless you finagled it in between the two trees there, and I don't think you'd be level. Got site 43. And last but not least, site 45, which is a pull-through. Really good size. Actually, we still have one down here at the corner. Now, last but not least, site 47. Probably the best site here in Loop B. Really big. You can park however you want here. Pull in, back in, sideways, yada yada. And then you got the woods right there. Best site on the Loop B side, if you ask me. All right. As you can see, closed for the season. We're going to take a quick look into Loop C, so you can get yourself set up for next season. Ooh, I like Loop C already. Look at that. Site 62. That's nice. I like it. Rustic. Okay, it looks like this is going to be the Rustic Loop. Look at this one, guys. Site 67. I like it. I really like it. I could imagine that in the summer. I like it. Site 59, middle of the loop. And then site 58. I like it up here. Well, let me go check this one out. Yeah, I like it up here. This is a gorgeous site right here. This is big. 57. Look into 57 in the C loop, guys. And whatever one's next to it there. What we got here? 56. It'll work. But yeah, the interior is nice. And you got the bathhouses right there. This is the Sunset Cabin. We plan on coming back in the spring, early summer, and renting this. This thing is just awesome. It sits right on the lake. You can just fish right off the porch. The views here from this little cabin is just amazing. It's the smallest here on the grounds from what we've seen. But just take a look at this view. You have your own private beach. And actually to the right-hand side, there's a little bench where you could just hang out for the day. And directly across from here is the main beach. You can see why it's called Sunset Cabin. So we're at Sunset Cabin, and this is off the deck. You have your own little beach, own little sitting area. Unfortunately, we can't look inside. They have it boarded up. Man, it's really cool though. Let's take a walk around the side. Whew, man, it was cold. finally made it back to the van. It didn't get past 28 degrees today. We had to warm this little guy up, and little lady, and the little lady over to the left there, beautifully.
Hello, hello.
Trying to warm up. Just got back from a long day of filming for you guys. We were able to get all the sights, each loop, and hopefully, fingers crossed, we have enough propane for tonight. We're running low, and it's gonna be in the freaking teens tonight.
Yeah, when we checked in, the guy called us.
Yeah, he called us crazy bastards. So, fingers crossed we could do this. We'll check back with you guys later. Look at that propane bottle. Thing's been working overtime today, and man. Whew. Can you guys hear that? Man. Thousands and thousands of geese. I mean, thousands. We couldn't even hear ourselves talk in the van. Unreal. I got some of it. Hopefully we can see it. Wow, amazing. All right, this is where you get down to the beach and where you rent your boats and things like that. This is another massive, massive park. We are only right here. We were located over here. This is where you'll see us camping at. We're about right here. We were supposed to be around here. And we'll talk about that. But actually, no, I'm wrong. We were way down here. We were at Loop A, right here. As we were able to see the lake, you'll see the shots walking through here. And we show you B, C. They had all this blocked off, unfortunately, so we couldn't see it. As I said, we're here now. There's a bridge to go across and get to the trail. And there's a portion called Cabin Row, which I don't see on here, which is the only thing open. Today's the last day. And I talked to the folk, and due to lack of reservations, they're gonna close today. They're supposed to be open all year, but they're gonna keep the cabin portion open. So if anybody's interested in renting a cabin, this is the place to do it. There's so much to see. It is just absolutely beautiful. And as you can see, it's massive. We were here, you have all this. We took you up here and here again, but we didn't get to see any of this stuff. So unfortunately, we can't show it to you, but we're gonna get back here in the summer because, I mean, it's nice in the winter, but it's better in the summer. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. You got concessions here, both sides, boat rentals, and then the beach. There's fox, which we did see some footprints of. We saw bear prints, which we did get on camera. And then these are the pavilions you could rent. There's several of them here. There's the Palmertown Pavilion. And there's several of them to rent down at this end. There's actually canvas tents to rent also, which they've taken down, so we can't show you that. We picked a bad time of year to come here. Unfortunately, it's one of those ones where you go to book it and they are booked up, you know, all freaking year. You'd be lucky to find a site here if you tried to book in the spring. So I suggest booking in the off season. It's starting to snow, and I wanted to get some drone shots, but my drone is dead, and as you guys saw, we had no sun, nothing but snow and clouds. So again, no solar. And as I spoke of earlier, those are things we're gonna have to work on ASAP. So here we are at the Nature Center, Moreau State Park Nature Center, and from what I've seen online and read, there's a lot of info here. Obviously, once again, closed this time of year, and it's starting to get frustrating with that. Everything interesting is closed this time of year. So we're gonna have to come back here. There's a couple that we've been through this year that we want to get back to, and this one's gonna be probably first on our list. But there's a lot of wildlife here, from raccoons, coyotes, and on, snakes, etc. This is Lakeshore Cottage, right on the lake. Outhouse, bridge with paths and trails. Boat launch here to get onto Moreau Lake, which is pretty big.
Yep, it's rainy and partly snowing now, but need to get some fresh air. You can see the lake from here. Hee hee. You can hear the geese.
Look what I came out to this morning. I went to take Lady out for her walk, and this is what I seen. Luckily, I brought a can of Fix-A-Flat. Well, Fix-A-Flat didn't work. Luckily, I had a brand new tire inflator. First tire inflator didn't work. Luckily, I had a second inflator. That one did work, which was fortunate. Lee bought this one for me for my birthday, and I just happened to put it in the back about 2 weeks ago. God, we got lucky. So I'm going to try to handle this and then see if there's a tire shop in town. Hopefully, fingers crossed. If not, I'm going to be crapping bricks on the way home. Besides the fact that the past 2 nights were horrible. The dogs were extremely sick. We were hoping they got better. They did on the last day, but we still got to get them to the vet and see what's going on. I think we're pretty good under pressure, but this past 4 days has been nothing but anxiety-filled, stress-filled, and man, it's been a heck of a past weekend. The dogs have been very sick for some reason, up all night with both of them. It's been a heck of a weekend. So we're ready to hit the highway as soon as we get this thing inflated and get the dogs to the vet, see what's wrong with them, get the tire fixed, and other issues we've dealt with out here in the cold, such as the cold at nights and even days. Also our solar issue, no sun, snow for the past 2.5 days. So a lot to rectify. Man, this was a tough 4 days, and we're out of here. We're going to conclude it here. Hopefully we're informative enough for you so you can reserve your site next season. And for everybody that's new here, you can always check us out on Wednesdays at 7 o'clock. As always, guys, thank you from the bottom of our hearts for watching. So respect yourself by respecting others. And live your life to the fullest. And we'll see you next Wednesday.
Thanks so much for watching, and if you haven't subscribed, please do. Until next week, we love you guys.
But we